You're not bad at editing videos, you just need the right tools to bring your visions to life. And here are my top 3 programs to do it. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Matthew Cohn, owner of Conesgraphix, and today we're going to talk about my top 3 tools that I currently use to video edit. Again, it can be horizontal videos, it can be vertical videos, it can be content for YouTube, it can be content for social media, for ads, any type of videos. But again, my top 3. So we're going to start with, of course, on the mobile device and on the laptop, but I usually mostly on my mobile device is CapCut. I'll make sure I put a logo somewhere here, but CapCut is the first out of my top 3. My last one is going to be my favorite, but CapCut is super useful. Every time I use CapCut, I mainly use it for captions, and I've used it a couple of times for some video templates. I'll make sure I leave a video on my left or right side. But I love the captions and the animations and the type of fonts. Like, you can do really cool, creative, different types of like fonts, effects, and it's multi-changeable. Like, you have multiple different options with your effects, multiple different options with your font color, the outline. You can do multiple things with that. But that's the biggest thing that I use CapCut for, is for adding automatic captions. You press a button for text and then automatic captions, and then it takes your whole video, whether it's vertical or horizontal, and it automatically applies captions to it. And then you can go in and edit the specific captions or the specific effects or different fonts that you want. But I do use CapCut Pro. I absolutely do pay for that because I use CapCut all the time. The basics with CapCut is cutting, adding and taking away video, adding music, and adding captions. That's like my biggest 3 takeaways from CapCut. All right, guys, number 2 on today's list for my top 3 favorite or go-to programs for video editing is Luma Fusion. I have been using Luma Fusion for about 3 to 4 years now. I actually have a video tutorial on how to use Luma Fusion on the iPad, and I'll link it below or somewhere here. But Luma Fusion is very handy. And the reason why Luma Fusion is in my top 3 is because you can put it on your phone or you can put it on your iPad. There's a way to sync it to your laptop. But I edit, and I know a lot of people that edit on their cellular device, just like with CapCut. And being able to have almost like program a Premiere Pro on your phone, that's how amazing Luma Fusion is.
Matt, I need your help growing my social media audience.
All right, guys, if you need help growing your social media audience, make sure you text 602-390-7002. Once again, it's 602-390-7002. Everything that you see on my page for short form content is going to be with Luma Fusion in a mix of CapCut, or it's going to be a mix of my third, which is Premiere Pro and CapCut. But let's reverse back to Luma Fusion. So another fan favorite thing, and the reason why I love Luma Fusion is because you only pay for Luma Fusion to have the program in its entirety one time of like 30 or 35 bucks or something like that. And you don't have to pay a subscription each month, a model each month, in order to keep the program or in order to keep your properties and whatnot. So again, you pay that one time on that app or the program on your phone, and you have access to it for a lifetime. They do allow you to pay for upgrades when they come out with a new downloadable version of Luma Fusion. But other than that, you never need to pay for anything else on Luma Fusion. It's a super fast program, again, like CapCut. But I like to do my cuts on Luma Fusion because I'm so used to using it. I know how to layer up, I know how to mute, I know how to do different layers settings per each item that you have on your timeline. So that's why I love using Luma Fusion. Again, it's super fast and you can export in 4K on your cellular device. So again, guys, my number three and my favorite, this is my go-to. If I'm editing something, this is the first place I'm going to, is Premiere Pro. Of course, Adobe is kicking our asses monthly or per year on these programs, but in order to do business, it costs money, so I understand. But Premiere Pro is my favorite program to use for editing. I can do everything that I said with those two programs, and besides the fact that it's not on my cell phone. Honestly, I wouldn't want to edit too much on my cell phone, because when I do edit my YouTube videos, I'm on one of these computers behind me editing my long form content. And with the big screen, you're able to see much more things. You're able to hear things more clearly. So that's why I love using Premiere Pro. It's super fast, it's super easy to use, and it's super customizable to your editor. Like if you want to hit your short keys, or if you have a specific way you like your program displayed, I love using Premiere Pro. Again, they're kicking our asses on the monthly subscription or for the year subscription. It is what it is. I know some people are pirating and not paying for it. I'm not saying that I am. I'm definitely paying for it, and I understand it because I see it come out of my account every month. But I do love Adobe Premiere Pro. Again, that's my favorite program. Again, guys, today we talked about my top 3 favorite editing programs to use, especially if you're a beginner or intermediate or you are a pro at it. Any of those programs are super useful for what you are trying to achieve when you are shooting content. Guys, if you have any questions, leave a comment below. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, and have an amazing day. Peace.